Hola, hola todos. I hope you're doing well. My name is Estrellita and I'm a first generation Latina college and postgrad coach that supports first generation students and graduates through higher education paths as well as postgrad opportunities. Now, you may notice that my location is a little bit different. I actually came out to a work event. And while I'm still here in LA, and regardless, our video for the day has to go up because remember, Cafecito con Estrellita, for the entire month of Latina Hispanic Heritage Month, we are uploading one video every single day for 30 days in honor of our cultura, específicamente for our students, recent graduates, because you are all the future. Because without your representation, we would not be where we are today. Now, for today's video, I am honestly just going to sit down and give you reminders, not only reminders that I know I needed as a first generation Latina student, but also reminders based on what all of you have shared with me on Instagram and TikTok and even the podcast over the years. So numero uno, I want to remind you that you belong at your university campus. You earned your spot and you've been doing the work. You will find your community. You will feel that sense of belonging. It's just sometimes it takes a little longer before we can feel that. But that's why once you have it, you are able to appreciate it so much more. And it's also important to remember that good, genuine things, they take time to come. Número dos, if you failed a class or two, or even three, it's not the end of the world. It's not. It's just a part of your academic story that's gonna help you, even if it doesn't feel like it right now, because it will help you discover what it is you truly want to do. Because here's the thing, in today's society, the act of trying isn't applauded enough, but it should be. Because us as human beings, especially as first gen, because I know so many of us, we have always felt this feeling of we can't do anything wrong. Things have to always go according to plan, because if not, I'm going to fail everybody. But no, you're not. And I really want you to stop telling yourself that, porque no es sano para ti. And I guarantee that if you heard somebody talking like that to your best friend, your sibling, or any other loved one, you would not be happy about it. So I'm not happy about you potentially putting so much pressure on yourself when you're just trying to figure it out. And trying is so important. That's how we learn. That's what we find what's most aligned with us. So if you are first gen and you're out there trying, regardless of how many times you've changed your major, regardless of how many times you've retaken a class, it's all part of your story and it all happens for a reason. Número tres, it's okay to change your mind. This is something I wish I heard more of. And not only that, but I also wish younger first generation student me would actually believe it more. Because as humans, we evolve, we grow. It's inevitable that we're gonna change our minds, and that's more than okay. But sometimes it almost feels guilty. We almost feel guilty for even having the thought of wanting to change our mind in regarding career paths, in regarding our majors, in regarding to how we want to live our lives. Número cuatro, you are not an imposter. I promise you, even the people that it seems like they know what they're doing, all of us are literally just figuring it out. Número cinco, it's okay if your starting point in college feels different from others. But you know what? That doesn't mean you will not see the fruit of your labor. I know it's a lot. I know, and I can see all the barriers that you're breaking. So that's why, please, while we navigate having different starting points than other people, please give yourself grace. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to feel upset, sad, aggravated, especially if it feels like things are taking longer than they should. But you know what? We're figuring it out. You're figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. And it will be figured out. Just know you are not alone in that. There are literally thousands of first gen that can relate to you. And I hope that gives you that sense of comfort, of that you are not alone for having a different starting point than others who don't relate to the first generation experience. And lastly, I want you to enjoy your life. Please, you are on a beautiful campus. You're meeting extraordinary people. You're getting amazing experiences, learning irreplaceable knowledge. Soak it in, soak it all in, and allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself to explore life outside of the professional academic surroundings. Because sometimes we may feel like we have to do everything except live our lives and just enjoy the moments of when you're not studying, of when you're not in class. You deserve this. You've earned your spot, and I want you to remember that. If there's anything you take away from today's video, is that I want you to own that, remember that, feel that. All right, mi gente, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Again, it was very, very short, but I am determined to keep my promise for the next 30 days. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, like, comment on this video. And if you are interested in one-on-one and community-based support, please check out the Cafecito con Estrellita membership. I will be linking it down below. Cuídense y hablamos pronto. Adiós.